making a quick video, or well, rant video about fandoms. Fandoms are built up in layers. You get the innocent layer, which people just know the films and books and merchandise and stuff. They don't really. People will start to get involved in the deeper layers, but it's like everything's all nice and cute, sweet. So I'm doing stuff I'm going to be content on making this video because I'm determined to. Without too many stoppings. I rant in my head like loads, but when I'm actually videoing it doesn't work so much. But fandoms, the innocent layer, it's hard to explain really. It's the one where we all know it. It's all like the young aged. You're just getting into it and you're just learning what it's all about. You like all the films. It's all the books, all the stuff. It's pretty cool. You get into it. You get into how everything works, and you're not really going deeper than that. And everything is new to you basically. It starts with liking Facebook pages mainly, because that's where everything gets shared, and between this and that page and everything. So it's cute. I think when when I actually start talking to a person who's really innocent when it comes to stuff like ships, relationships. Ships is a term used for relationships between two characters. It will then stop. Each ship will have its own nickname after that. Be it whatever, really. You can go with whatever it's normally, but merging names together. But after the innocent layer, you get to the big. If you think of it like the Lion King, that's the only way I can try to describe it. It's like there's a little tiny part of it. It's like Pride Rock is the innocent. You're not innocent in it for too long really, which is kind of sad, but it's kind of, you kind of slowly get to know what everything else is about if you try basically. If you don't try, then it's like, oh, it's alright, you don't have to worry about it then. And then all the marshland and the great big grass bit and all the stuff in between is the normal. Basically, it's like you like the stuff, you like the books, you like the films, you like all the merchandise, you like all the catches and whatever comes with it. And it's like you understand all the slasher stuff, all the weirder portions of it. The weirder portions slowly back it into the dark shaded area, which you never go to under any circumstances, because it's just mortifying what you can find there. Well, not really mortifying, that is an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. You just kind of don't want to see what's out there, mainly from people. I've gone to the gates in the Harry Potter fandom. I've gone to the gates of the dark, and you don't. Just know. Right, I know what I know, and I don't want to know anymore. Really. Some of it's alright. Some of it's okay. I can kind of understand your idea, but I don't want to know how it works. Because knowing how it works would be just, I don't want to know. But in all the middle bit, that's where everyone is basically. Because it's the middle. It's fun being in the middle, being on the fence or whatever you call it. You know, like all the Facebook pages, all the slash stuff, all the fan fiction, all the fan art and stuff like that. It's pretty the normal place to be. You're aware. You might not like it. Each thing that happens in a fandom basically comes with its likers and haters. It's just how you manage them, really. How it can be managed. Normally it's alright, to be fair. Get on alright. The odd person, when something's posted, the odd person will go majorly attacking on it for whatever reason, and then another person will join in who doesn't really like it. You get the others that will accept that it's not their thing and just deal with it, basically. I'm one of them people, if I don't like it, I let people like it. I'm not going to go rah at them because I don't like it. I find it pathetic when people actually put down stuff because they don't like it when it comes to fandom stuff. It's like everything comes with its haters and likers, you gotta admit. Being a big part of my social life is on the Facebook pages. You see the people and it's just like, what are you doing? That's just sad. To just shout at someone for having an opinion, that's for opinion you don't agree with. Fair enough, stick up for your point if someone's battling it against you, but normally people don't really think about it. And it normally only takes one person to fire off mean fan fiction, yeah, a couple of lines of something they don't like and they focus the whole thing on that. It's just sad. The Harry Potter fandom is actually pretty weird, I have to say. I'm one of them, so I know I'm weird. But it's kind of the fandom that relates to where you can see the film in it, basically. The way everything in the film is all the families in the film and all the characters are connected to each other. You can kind of see that in the Harry Potter fandom. And it's just... some fandoms can eat themselves up and tear themselves apart if they wanted or if they could, because the topics come up that's got very different views on. You've got the people who agree with it and the people who just get on with it. It's normally merging fandoms, you get that really, like, just because you belong to one fandom doesn't mean you don't belong to another, obviously. Yeah. It's really sad the way people can tear each other up when it's just like, yeah, we all like the same thing, we have that thing in common, let's get along. You don't need to shout at someone for their own opinion, really. I find it really stupid. Sorry if you're one of these people watching this, but yeah, change your attitude, to be fair. It's not that nice. I mean, shout at someone for their opinion, that is just kind of, wow, what else? You got anything better to do with your life or your time at the moment? But you get them people though, you just know are looking for a fight and those things. It's pretty funny to watch, actually.